Okay, so we're here to find the murderer, or to find out what happened. The body of Kaldenetic, he was apparently shot from behind with a blaster. Okay, can I talk to you guys then? This one is holding his arm, and this one is not walking that well. Let me talk to Handon Gold.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall
Yes.
tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
And did you see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
He doesn't want to tell us why he's holding his arm. Can we
How can I be of
ask him
further
about
assistance?
that? Can we ask him about that? You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Alright, that's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Yeah, he's hiding something. We just have to figure out what. Let me talk to Rickard Lusov.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Alright, tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
You say you shot at something?
So,
What?
do you want to know?
Can you explain it again?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Alright, that's all for now.
Right.
Okay, so he was hunting. So he shot at something. He came here and then he saw him standing over the dead body. He, however, is holding his arm and he is limping. And there is there was a weapon right next to this guy called the Netic. What again were you hunting?
So, what do you
I'm
want to
sorry.
know?
Sorry that I have to ask so many times. It's just... I don't know. Let me just hear that once more.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
Okay,
Right.
he was hunting something and he shot. What if he shot him and he thought that he was the one who shot him, so he shot him? Or he shot him and he thought it was Hamden who shot him, so he shot back. That's weird. I don't understand it yet, but let me ask the information droid.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Boluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on KOTOR, Ricard Lusov, and Hamden Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
Yeah, what did you find about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, but that we already did know. Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kathhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kathhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Might it be possible that those two guys saw each other and thought the other one did it, and then they started attacking each other, which is why they have these injuries? I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
I mean, I talked to everyone already, and there's nothing more that I can find out, I guess. He was shot from behind. Let me talk to him then. Could you tell me what happened here?
Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tuk ning chatukun ne mulerabes tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa nita poe tikito dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut ka chikun ita hodonga iking kuno pa ta kumjus miki grabulmogo kachichu ita bodunga dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut runda di hotonga kun hankabi wana kun be ka chi kun ita hodonga.
I want to discuss the murder.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatukun ne mulerabes ta kumjus miki grabulmogo kachichu ita bodunga dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut ogesha ponka bola wana chikne Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes jedabadwana nidibobo tong na bungsha nununya tong betong haitwam jiji jumplumpa nita poe tikito dolpa da bonqualeo muchashak pakhat ki no namapa.
I think wait again. Wait a second. Who of them was who? Because I think the first one we talked to is lying. Let me say Hamden is lying. Actually, I think both of them is lying. Fat people always lie, no. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching. Jedabadwana nidibobo. Tong na bungsha ta kumjus miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut.
I know who's lying now. I don't know. I will continue. Let me talk to him again.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found call.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind.
Yeah, I heard it already. And he's injured. He's not injured. He will be saying. Yeah.
Injured? No, of course not. How can I...
Let me hear it again.
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision.
Okay.
Of course.
I think he was maybe out here to kill this guy. And when he saw the other guy, he thought maybe he could put it on him. That's my suspicion.
What do you want to know?
My assumption.
Well, I was out hunting areas south of here, and I saw one. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his... Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that. So... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some areas. Haven't seen many in the area. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow! It went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing. Now, I don't have nothing to do with it.
I want to ask you something else.
So? Well,
Thanks, that's all for now.
right.
I really don't know, but I would tend towards him killing him. Hello, Bullock. I want to discuss the murder. I think Handon is lying. But no, I don't want to say that. He was here at just the right time. I got that, but what am I supposed to say now? I think both are lying. Rickard is lying too. There are no areas for him to hunt here. Let me say this again, maybe one of the other ones. It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. That's true. He was lying. Okay. I mean, I have to think very clearly to be able to get this like right there, because I mean, I could have asked him. I gave him everything that I knew, and obviously at one point I would have found the right answer. But let me try next time to find it immediately, to not ask him everything. Let me ask the droid first. Maybe he knows something about it.
Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Alright, so he says he doesn't like speeders, but he was renting a speeder. What can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
No, thanks.
Very well.
So he is lying, and he has a motive. Let me talk to him first.
How can I be of further assistance?
You know Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
And punch his face in? Why would you do that?
My wife was cheating on me with him.
Hmm.
He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Alright, that's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
I tend to believe him, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me talk to Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
But you thought Calder was cheating you. To me, it seems like you have a reason to have killed him.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can't deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
To me, it seems like he was not trying to kill him, but I'm not 100% sure. He was lying with the speeders. And well, both have a motive. That's the thing. I'm not sure.
Hakupa Chekopa. Gino Mulera.
I want to discuss the murder.
Ronda di Hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno.
So he knew about Rickard and him. Okay.
Hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
Both are, actually. The thing is both are lying, so I don't know. Okay, let me see if Rickard is lying. They had a fight over business matters.
Ka-chikun ita-hodonga. Yikin-kuno pamulera-chikun. Slimo-podona rundi-hodunga-ku hunkabe. Ta-kumjus-tak-miki grabel-mogo. Kachichu ita-bodunga. Tolbabank wale-oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha-ponka bola-wana-chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist. Mulerabes. Ka-chikun ita-hodonga. Yikin-kuno muchashak-pakat.
I have the assumption now that maybe both of them tried to kill him and just saw the opportunity that the other one was there to put it on the other one. Let me talk again to the information droid first.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon you found at the scene, or maybe not you, but the weapon that was found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I think I've learned already a bit out of it. If there was a weapon there, it must have probably belonged to Calder.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Because he had a weapon himself, and there was a weapon lying next to him, and it was not from Calder, so it's from Handon, I guess.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right now.
Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
And you, what do you say about
what do
it?
you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Alright, that's all for now. I want to accuse him. I want to know his reaction.
How can I be of further assistance?
But I think both of them wanted to kill him. You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife. I was just out running.
He was talking about that already.
Of course.
So it will probably also be the same he will say.
So?
If I ask him. You thought Calder was cheating you?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we've been...
Alright, that's all for now. Alright. I would now, let me through. Go on him again, because I think it was his one and he brought it here. I want to discuss the murder. The blaster is Handon's, but he reported it stolen. Come on, really? What am I supposed to say? Let me get more information on the blaster. But, wait a second, did I misunderstood him then?
So?
What about the weapon you found that was found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this... Always wished I could get myself a rifle. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
That's all for now.
Right.
But it's definitely... Come on, it is definitely not... It's not his, then. It's not Calder's, then. Why would I say that, then?
Is there any other...
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen? Actually, yeah, I should have gone here and asked him.
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
You already helped me a lot with that answer, thank you.
Very well.
Now I know. He brought the weapon here, it was not stolen. I want to discuss the murder. The blaster is Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. Alright, let me see what he says about it. I mean, it should be the blood of this one then, I guess, if nothing weird is happening here.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
No, thank you.
Very well.
Okay. What do you have to say to that?
How can I be of further assistance?
So it could be his blood because he's holding his side.
Of course.
Okay. Can I talk to him or do I have to talk to
So,
the Jedi
what do you-
first?
Well,
Okay.
right.
Then I have to talk to him first. Baluk,
Aku pachip.
I want to discuss the murder.
Tong abog siya umnina. Wanga kumbi.
It did not belong to the victim.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun.
How am I supposed to know that now? I think both lie, but I think it should be Handon's blood because I don't think... Because Rickard is just limping, right? We didn't see any blood, but I think Handon... Because he's holding his arm, we probably find a wound somewhere. I think it's Handon's blood, but I don't know. He is clutching his side.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez.
Yes, exactly, we should.
Tongking ba nunote.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeda ba wana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya.
Uh-huh.
Tong patukas magtalea. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo po dona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe.
I think they are both guilty.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tu tong abog siya umnina. Wanga kun.
Handon admitted that Caldo was having an affair with his wife.
Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Moga siya ponka bola wana chikne. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palam. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Damn you.
Damn both of you.
Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamul. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwalea gandona achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas makdelea.
So, we have solved this murder investigation. I must say it's very cool to have something like this in this game. All right. Yeah, let's go on then. We still have a few ways to go. For example, there are enemies here where I will throw a grenade towards. Why are you going towards the other people there? Now I can attack. Come on. Good. Come on. We can make that, it's not a big deal. Okay, one more came from the side. I missed. No, come on. Yes. Okay, now we got them. We had a little fight at the end of this episode, now I have to heal myself with a med pack. You need an advanced one, I think. I don't have any advanced ones anymore. Then 2 normal ones for you.
Sure.
Alright. Then let's take a look at the rest of this area.